Tensions are once again rising between the world's two largest economies as Washington and Beijing try to find common ground. With the high-stakes talks and a possible meeting between US President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping on the horizon, all eyes are on efforts to prevent a fresh escalation in the ongoing trade war.
The world's two largest economies are back at the negotiating table, trying to avert another trade war showdown. As US President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping are set to meet in South Korea next week in what could be a make-or-break moment for global markets. President Trump, embarking on his first East Asia visit since taking office this year, said he is hoping for a very good meeting with Xi and expects China to strike a deal to avoid another round of massive tariffs as high as 100% set to kick in on November 1.
We have a lot of things to discuss, including our farmers. We have a lot of things to discuss. The various trade deals that have been made in the past, and some broken, some not broken, but we've got many things. I think it's going to turn out to be a very good meeting. Yeah, sure, they have to make concessions. I guess we would too. We're at 157% tariff for them. I don't think that's sustainable for them, and they want to get that down, and we want certain things from them. I think it'll be very good. What do you think?
President Trump also signals that he wants Beijing's help in managing Washington's strained ties with Moscow.
Well, I'd love China to help us out with Russia. We put very big sanctions on Russia. I think those sanctions are going to be, they're very biting, they're very strong. But I'd like to see China help us out. One of the things we'll talk about is the Russia-Ukraine. They're killing 7,000 people a week. Soldiers, mostly soldiers. And we'll certainly be talking about that. He'd like to see that end.
Meanwhile, in Kuala Lumpur, top economic officials from both nations have wrapped up their first day of talks. The US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent met with China's Vice Premier He Lifeng, with officials describing the discussions as very constructive. Tensions remain high as Washington and Beijing have already raised tariffs on each other's goods and threatened to halt trade, key minerals and technology. All eyes are now on South Korea as Trump and Xi prepare for a high-stake meeting that could decide the fate of global trade. Bureau Report, DD India.